Yo, what's up? This is DJ Yella coming straight out of Compton. Shout out to the Malcolm Experience right here at Taste of Soul.
Yeah, because I guess I gotta talk more about like my experiences. I'm a very qualified and experienced individual, man. There's so many layers.
That's kind of like patting yourself on the back. I'm very overqualified.
No, I'm not what it said.
I'm a very overqualified. God damn, nigga.
Yeah, because
okay, let's go.
Nah, it's just just telling my background. Basically, it's Kamal Shabazz, and I had a disclaimer. I party with Diddy. Check out the footage. That's me right there. So this is when the Nay first came out. So that's what all that noise is in the back. Yeah, you see Diddy with the cigars in his mouth. They go Justin, his son Justin, Nelly. We got Bow Wow's right there. Yep. Jermaine Dupri. Everybody was there that night. So let me break down the video. What you're witnessing right here. What you just witnessed was me at a Grammys party 2014. So it was exactly 10 years ago. I happened to go to a Grammys party with my entourage, my friends. We, got an exclusive invite to P. Diddy's Grammy party for Meek Mills. So once again, the disclaimer is I'm not making no wild accusations on Diddy's. I'm not making this isn't to indict Diddy or whatever. It's just to offer some insight from my perspective because, as you see, I've been around the man. I'm not a Diddy insider or best friend or whatever, but I've been around him enough to observe some of his behaviors, which I don't really see as bad as what people say. But then again, I wasn't never at a freak off to know that. I've been to his house. As a matter of fact, the night in question when you see me party with him, I was at Diddy's house that night. I observed him just being a person that I watched growing up and getting to know through, seeing him on videos and on TV and stuff. So what I wanted to say to pull it all together was that Diddy is just a man that had a good run for damn 30 years or so. And what I'm seeing right now is what I've spoken of before, like a witch hunt on the man. Once again, I wasn't privy to all of his private doings, but that night which you saw in that video, there's more video to follow that, but party for Meek Mills that he threw. Let's get to the next video probably. Oh, we're here. So this is at Revolt Studios, and that's Rick Ross. That's Rick Ross and Meek Mills on stage. So I was at a vantage point where I was right level with Revolt Studio. That's why I wasn't in the crowd, because we were like on the inside. I used to go to Revolt TV regularly during their tapings, and I think this was the time Rick Ross did Revolt TV show. We actually did a Wingstop commercial because those that know, he owned 20 Wingstops even at that time. I think it's grown to even more. Meek Mills was there. It's just being around them a lot, which helped me get to see and observe people in their professional settings. Yeah, that's me right there, obviously. Another thing about this time, rest in peace to Andre Harrell, but Andre Harrell was always around, still had, I guess, some dealings with Diddy, and I got to speak with Andre. That was a moment for me because, I remember Andre from the Uptown Records days when I was really young, I should say. This right here is not an indictment on anybody. It's just me speaking from a place of somebody who's been around many entertainers, and I don't like seeing all the jokes going on around because this is a serious issue. They just raided P. Diddy's home in Miami, and they raided his home in Florida, in Los Angeles, in which I was at the place in Los Angeles. Not the videos that you see that we're showing on this episode here. Those videos, I had them on a flash drive. I don't know what I did with them. So FBI, CIA, you don't come here trying to incriminate me. There's nothing to incriminate or question. I used to model for Sean John indirectly. Well, I was a model out of Boston, and they had contracts with Casual Male. So Casual Male, you may know, which was once Big and Tall and then now DXL. I was the urban model for Casual Male. I got the modeling contract to work, do clothing for Sean John, Rockaware at the time, and a few other urban brands. But I remember the night that you're seeing on this video, I joked with Diddy and said, is it too late to model for Sean John? Because at that point, Sean John was kind of a thing of the past. He had moved on to Ciroc, and he was also building the Revolt TV. That was something new, and I like being around and getting to see like this thing take off. And now we know Revolt TV, they had Drink Champs as the podcast up there. They're doing really good. And I'm kind of sad just to know that baby that he had in 2014, which wasn't necessarily owned by him. He was the face of it. Let's just be real. I don't think I knew that at that time, but now it's all coming to light, and it's coming full circle because he just sold off his shares of Revolt TV. A black man with power, perceived power, as we would call it. Those are of us that are enlightened and know that there's people behind that pull strings and stuff. But to see him fall from grace so quickly like that, and then people just judging, I'm not a big fan of that. I'll be real with you. I say let's give the man his due process of the law, and we see where it goes. Because right now, I don't think he's been criminally charged. I could be wrong, but I can do a quick Google search. I think they only conducted these raids of his house. I don't want to talk too much. I want to get back to these videos because there's some other things I wanted to point out. Yeah, okay, so that's when he turned up, having the time of my life. I'm surrounded by shorties. Nah, that was my version of the freak off right there. I just met shorties. They was bad. And then I'm with my homegirl. Shout out to, I see Chelsea. I see Scarlett right there. We in the building. Drake just walked by. If you see in the back, you can't blink because like it's just we surrounded by everybody in the industry. That's Diddy hanging from the ledge up there. Yeah, it was one of those nights, man. Shout out to my boy Chris Jones. Yeah, listen to me. I remember that. Yeah, I said I gotta wear the shades because I was faded because I was really like twisted at that point in the night. This is like hours in that night, and well, yeah, I was drinking. Drinks was there. The drinks were provided. You ain't had to worry. They had stations in the back. I mean, the real estate went way back. There's like a grassy area. There's a pool area. There's awnings over here and all that, and you can just grab drinks from a table here, table there. That's how it was. That's a Diddy party. That's partying with Diddy in my perspective. Like I said, I don't know about no freak offs and nothing like that. I was in his party, and it was an ethical place to be. You know what I'm saying? However I was feeling was off the liquor. I don't think nobody spiked no shit there or whatever. Y'all stop that mess, man, unless you got actual proof. And we shall wait and see what happens in the court of law, okay? Because I've been through the ringer in the system, so I know how that works, and being falsely accused of something when you actually ain't even do nothing. Okay, so at this point of time, we got Meek Mill. He getting celebrated by his peers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats from Philly was right there. You got Diddy, Meek Mill. I see D-Rock right there. And I'm only telling all this right here because this is actually on my Facebook. So it's already been public. And you know what? I was celebrating with him that night. I posted it that night. I'm going to keep that energy right now. So, yeah, you know, that's Justin, his son. My homegirl's in the back right there. It was just a good night, man. And this was leading up to a lot of things that happened shortly after this. Because, see, what people don't remember is the time when Future had something to say about Party with an old man, Diddy or whatever. Future was there that night. I remember Future there that night. Keisha Cole, everybody, all of his peers in the industry. Drake was there. Rick Ross was there. I think Rick Ross is actually in this video, this one here. See Marsha Ambrose from Flower Tree. She might have been in that last video. Keisha Cole, Future, of course, Meek Mill. Charlie Baltimore, because I got a picture with her. I was like happy to meet her. Then I actually got to do a little work with her shortly after that night there. So that was pretty cool. Who else was there? Everybody you can name was there, but no, there wasn't no Jay-Z there. I don't think he was invited. No Ja Rule, no 50 Cent. I don't think they was invited. You know what? I remember something funny because I got to know this cat on a personal note. Y'all may know a porn star by the name of B. Pumper, Brian Pumper, yeah. He showed up there that night in freaking chains. He had 2 leashes, one on each arm, and it went out to 2 girls in dog collars on the leashes. He was walking them in there like he was showing off some pedigree dogs or something at the Westminster Dog Show or something. That dude he's something else. But that's another story for another time. But everybody you can name was there that night. That's the Diddy party. So I don't know if that's the party or if that's the party. But I was there at his house after the party, so the after party after the party. But wasn't no freak offs. I don't got nothing. I don't come over here and put out some false narrative like, oh, P. Diddy would quote unquote had made an advance at me, so now I feel some kind of way. Let me sue him or whatever. Nah, as a man, I know where the limit goes, where it stops, where you got to check people or whatever. But I never had to do that with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, nigga, let's wait till the truth comes out before y'all start making all these jokes at Diddy's expense. I'm not saying if he's guilty or not. I'm just saying, yo, let's examine the facts. Wait, there's certain things that came out in these filings and stuff, but that's what the court of laws are for. If we're talking about the American justice system that y'all want to believe in so much when it works for you. Let's let it work for the victims or work in Diddy's case and he gets exonerated or whatever. And he doesn't need exoneration because he hasn't been found guilty. He just charges drop. And then he'll come back dropping bombs and suing everybody. And then everybody will be all diddied out or whatever. Not saying if that's going to be the narrative or the end result. But, hey, only time could tell. So, this is Kamal Shabazz. I'm giving it a try. This is my first shot at this podcast, the Come One, Come All podcast. Might be a little rough around the edges, but I'm definitely working to make give you the best podcast and product that you've been waiting for. Because something I'm do that's new to the game is I'm gonna be reacting to my old videos. I have videos for years and experience that I want to share with people that you'll check out, and it'll be a good learning tool for the youth. These kids that are lost out here, they're following the wrong individuals, being misled. Now you're looking at the genuine deal right here. Is there anything else we got in the on the lineup? That's it? All right, man. Shout out to the Beer Bag Podcast. Kamal Shabazz. Peace.
What's up, man? Hey, didn't you have to tell me something?
Oh, yeah, about that Facebook post last week.
What
I saw,
Facebook post?
they asked the question up there, which song is better, DRS's Gangsta Lean or Master P's I Really Miss My Homies?
I know what you said.
That was my song back in the day.
I know that was your song.
Sitting in the ghetto thinking about all my homies passed away. I know you ran a them in the soul, and I ran it in the soul someday. So how could it be? Somebody took my boy from me. Oh, my best friend is gone. And I'm so all alone, and I really miss my homie. Even though you're gone away, I know you're in a better place, and I hope to see you soon someday. Now check it, I used to hang with my boy, even slang with my boy, join a gang with a boy. Man, I miss my boy. I can't do this, man, for real, man. It's killing me right now.
What the? My God, could you pass on a message for me? Tell him put down those dice for a second, Lord. Listen to his homie. Could you tell him I'll never let go of his memory, so his son will know you don't have to cry no more, 'cause God's got his back. I said God got his back. Just like that.
I mean, it's fine. Yo, how you delete this, man?